Keep your eyes open, you should know what will become of you too if you make any more mistakes. Reporting in, everything is Norma. Sir, you cannot go past this point. I'm here to give my well wishes to the newlywed couple. The master has declared that no one will be allowed on the second floor. Please leave. It's fine, let him in. Young Master Muzin. This voice, you must be the elder brother. Elder brother, if you wish to visit, you should have used the invitation that you received. Why go through all this trouble? I can arrange a meeting, we should go out for a drink. No need, I merely want to have a few words with her. Fine, I can't stop you anyways. Xiao Yu is in the room upstairs, go ahead. But hear me out. The security today is much tighter than usual. Other than the leaders of each chivalric order, there are multiple knight squads as well. If I just shout right now, you will definitely not make it out alive. I hope you won't cause further trouble for my sister. That you do not need to worry. You are still as uncouth as you were back then. Xiao Yu. Alright, why did you come here? You disrupted our plans back at Sualua City last time. Are you here to disrupt my engagement ceremony as well? That's not it, I just wanted to meet you. You left me alone back then and left on your own, and now you're suddenly caring about me. You no longer have any business in my matters, please leave. Xiao Yu, now is not the time to be venting your anger, listen to me first. If you have any troubles, I can help you. Help me. Why do you think that I would want or be in a state that needs your help? Xiao Yu. Listen up, I am completely fine with my life right now. If there are no other issues, then please leave. This is a matter that affects your whole life. Are you really sure about this? I don't need you to butt in my matters. Are you not aware of your current identity? Stop trying to interfere with my life. Xiao Yu. What's going on? Why is it so noisy? Miss, are you alright? Who are you? How dare you sneak into? Young Master Muzin. Remember, you barged into someone else's wedding and caused a ruckus. Your actions right now only show that you are an uneducated hooligan. It seems like negotiations have failed. Get out of my sight, and never appear before me again. Wait a moment, Xiao Yu. How about you learn how to be a person for once? Your actions right now would only be making a mockery of yourself. Ji Yu. What happened here? What's with this commotion? Father-in-law. Father. You are no longer a member of the Flames Pair family. Why are you here? As a knight, don't you know the most basic rules? Was there someone who sent you here? Or perhaps, do you have other intentions? Oh my, so you were here all along. My apologies. It seems like my bodyguard has caused trouble for everyone. Could Sir Ji Feng hand him over and let me deal with him? So he was a subordinate of Miss Rin. He always admired Miss Ji Yu's elegance, and he drank quite a lot today. I must apologize for allowing him to overstep his boundaries. Miss Rin, you do not need to be so courteous. Please bring this person away as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Sir Ji Feng. I will take him with me now. Why is Rin here? And she's not hiding her identity as a vampire at all. Okay, follow me. Why did you come here? I knew that you won't be able to resolve it, you troublemaker. We'll talk when we get out of here. Okay, thanks. Are you drinking your sorrows away because your sister whom you were very close to in the past became someone else's bride, and you're upset over it? Rin. I have to thank you for saving me back then, but are you here just to see me being a fool? Who cares about you? Don't make others clean up after you all the time. Who knows what could have happened if I didn't come and take a look when I heard the commotion. Besides, that old man Ji Feng personally gave me the invitation. It would be unreasonable for me to not come. Father. It seems like you're not as simple as you look. Well, are you curious? I am, but I won't pry further. You can tell me when you want to. The ball has started. I'll hold back on criticizing you for today. Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you want to be my dance partner and join me for a dance? Don't misunderstand. I'm just a little bored. Besides, I need to do something to assure those with prying eyes. You also don't want to be considered a suspicious person and be under heavy surveillance, right? Miss, would you grant this humble servant the honor of a dance together? It would be a pleasure. What's over there? The design is completely different from the ballroom decorations. You still have many things to learn. That is a form of congratulatory decoration commonly used in Eastern festivals. It's called a couplet. And there is an acrostic poem hidden in the couplets. An acrostic poem. You basically put the first letter of each sentence together to see the true message that the couplet intends to convey. Mr. Bodyguard, can you be more attentive when you're dancing? At night. Master Shenluo, it's me. We're going to be in the same family soon. There is no need for such formalities. You should call me father-in-law or father, as usual. Thank you very much, father. Then your son will accept your suggestion. What's the progress of the preparation of the ritual to remove the third seal? Everything is ready. All we need to do is wait for a suitable time to start the ritual. Very good. Every seal we undo will give Jiyu another portion of the power left behind by the ancestors. After so many years of humbling ourselves, we can finally have a descendant that can completely inherit the bloodline of the empire. Yes, therefore I believe that we should hold the ceremony after we have removed all external disturbances that could interrupt the ceremony. I have received information. Xiao Yu's elder foster brother, who is your foster son, the Sky Glory Knight, is still alive. If this person comes looking for Xiao Yu, it might bring us some unnecessary troubles. I think that just in case, we should. No need to worry, he is a mere speck of dust that can't stop us from returning to our former glory. Ever since the fake Sky Glory Knight appeared in Sualua City, who still dares to show up and claim to be the Sky Glory Knight? Now that the glorious chivalric order has lost its reputation. If he shows up now, he will become targeted by everyone. Father, your words are wise. We can just deal with that bug after completing all the important tasks at hand. And with the release of each seal, Jiyu's personality and thoughts will be adjusted accordingly. The seals not only sealed away the power of the ancestors, but their thousands of years of hatred as well. When the power is unleashed, these feelings of hatred will also flow into Jiyu's mind as well. So you mean, the path to our former glory would require some sacrifice, and Jiyu is our only hope. My daughter must evolve into someone who is absolutely logical, decisive and determined. Indeed. This country does not need a gentle king. Late at night, Moon Chivalric Order dormitories. Even if I meet you, I still can't stop all of this from happening. Xiao Yu, is this what you truly want? It's impossible. I must have missed something. What is her true message hidden under that facade? The Crystalline Academy. I got it. It's an acrostic poem. If I write it down and take a look. The Crystalline Academy. At the Crystalline Academy. It's almost midnight. As expected, there's no one around. The campus hasn't changed at all too. Would Xiao Yu really be here? Was this place really so small? Even though back then this was like a small world of our own. It's an incantation. I knew it, there is a barrier hidden inside. Is this the place? Why do I feel a sense of nostalgia when I look at these incantations? You are that knight I met before, back at the ruins. It's been a long time, human knight. A remnant of my soul that was left here has been awakened. Awakened? Is there something hidden around here? My memories are hazy, I cannot remember. But there is a voice within me, telling me to guide you on this path. These wall carvings are done in the style of the Gulen clan. These metal walls are made out of red scale steel, which is usually used in the construction of royal tombs. To block of teleportation spells. They will also embed human blood into these walls, so that the space inside can be securely protected. So that means This is probably the tomb of a certain king, right? Indeed. Whatever Xiao Yu wants me to find, it will definitely be in here. Are these also incantations of the Gulen clan? I can tell that there is a significant amount of demonic energy inside just by touching it. I'm afraid it won't open so easily. Are there any contraptions around that could open this door? Allow me to try. I'm reading your memories. Actually, that person already gave you the information needed to open the door. She also gave you the password to open the door in your conversation from before. You no longer have any business in my matters, please leave. Listen up. I am completely fine with my life right now. If there are no other issues, then please leave. Remember, you barged into someone else's wedding and caused a ruckus. Your actions right now only show that you are an uneducated. These 4 sentences, when translated into the Gulen language, are the key. I believe you will be able to decipher the password and open the door. Xiao Yu. Unfortunately, to protect this place, someone has added some other mechanism here. The password alone is not enough. What are you doing? Since these are sealing incantations from the Gulen clan, then a person from the Gulen clan will be able to deal with it. Using my power to disrupt the incantation. And we will be able to interfere with the seal for a short period of time. It worked. The door is open. I believe I have completed my duty here. That lady is waiting for you. Go ahead. Thanks. The ritual podium. Everyone. Xingluo the 15th, one of the mightiest kings in human history. He once led the united army of the continent and decimated the vampire kingdom. The impressive feats that this king has achieved are unimaginable even to us today. If he didn't get ambushed, and have his throne usurped by evil forces, how would human society end up in such a terrible state today? Lord Muzin, all the preparations are in place. The sacrifices are in place. The time is right, please step onto the throne. My dear wife, and my Kingyue Xingluo. Please take up the responsibility and uphold justice. And lead the way for your fellow clansmen. As if I had a choice in the first place. North of Gunnan, south of Jilan. 1,000 years of prosperity, your name passes on for 10,000 years more. The ancient gods, the king of faith and judgment, Lord Sepriel. With the bloodline as the bond, the heavenly spirit lives on, for thousands of years to come. Today, we offer the blood of the barbarians, we hope you light up the future for your descendants. The unsealing ritual begins. This is a burial chamber. But the layout is so majestic. The number of terracotta warriors buried here is equivalent to a regular army. This burial chamber must be some emperor's mausoleum. Isn't this Lil Yu's brooch? Her brooch would appear here means that. What? Is that a living person? Wait, it's a living corpse powered by magic energy. Is that Quran language? We're the Forbidden Army. We must kill tomb raiders. Kill without mercy. Why can I tell what they're saying? Kill. Wait, now's not the time to think about it. Let's finish them off in one blow. That is. These should be enough. We shall wait for the magic circle to absorb enough power. Finally, it's going to succeed. So it's that. Damn it. The number is increasing. I just slain a group of them, and a new group comes gathering. It's as if a steady stream of magic energy is constantly being supplied to these puppets. The issue here is how to destroy the source. Why is my master this time a poorly developed blood spirit? This is giving me a headache. You're from that time. Oh my, you still remember me, seems like you're not that bad. Your silly temperament is quite similar to that guy before. Although you've obtained his heritage, your sword intent still can't be compared to his. Is it because you're still unable to use this power at your own free will? Then I shall be benevolent to teach you. Just as you can see, the army before us is but puppets that are being controlled by magic energy. Only by severing the inner core that supplies them with magic energy can stop all of this. However, it's not something that can be done with ordinary slashes. You need to have the perfect sword intent in order to slay them. Do you have the will to cut off everything to live? Slowly feel it, the power within you. Gather your focus. The will to cut off everything to live. The sword intent. Unclutter your brain. The invisible can be broken. I see it. Now that's more like it. What? Impossible. Lil. I didn't expect brother to make it all the way here. It seems that I've underestimated you. What are you bastards doing to Lil? You're in no place to intervene, inferior barbarian. I'm doing all this for mankind. Lil carries a sense of 1,000 years calling. I advise you to put aside your emotions. You want to sacrifice a living person just because of your so-called righteousness. I cannot understand this kind of method. Then today is your funeral. Calling. Race, all these are bullshit. I must take away Lil today. What? It's the Quran heart flow swordsmanship. Impossible, how can he cast such a sword move? Lil. It's cracked open. Golden spears. Lil, it's me. Don't waste your energy. Although you may have destroyed the barrier and interrupted the ceremony was coming to an end. She's no longer the GU you know. What did you say? At least, the deprivation of mankind has come to an end. Lil. Wake up. It's useless. You can try with your life. See if she still recognizes you as her brother. Damn it. For justice, for the future, for all these things. Is it necessary to push people to such an extent? I've promised to protect you. Why? Why is this happening now? This isn't the way. This time, I must save you. You're committing suicide. Is that the one? What just happened? What's with that sword? Brother. Brother. I've promised you that I will protect you at all costs. It's all over now, Lil. I'm sorry. Brother, why? Are you leaving? 7 years ago family mansion. Mother. Mother believes that you only treat Lil as your younger sister, but Lil's affection for you is more than just familial affection. This is something your father and I refuse to allow. Do you understand what I mean? I understand. I will keep a distance with Lil. No, you don't understand. Keeping a distance won't just solve it. Lil will lose control of her feelings someday if we let it grow. In the eyes of many people, you two aren't plainly just siblings. But more. Master, you called for me. Anna, I know you adopted that kid at first out of kindness. But you must also understand that Gu bears the future of mankind. We cannot allow her feelings get in the way of becoming a monarch. I understand. I'll ask Ji Bai and Gu to keep a distance. We know that emotions are hard to control. We must make sure nothing goes wrong. You understand that, right? Master, this. We cannot allow any mistakes in our plan. I hope you can consider the bigger picture. I understand. Ji Bai. You've always been a good child. To repay your kindness, I'll protect Lilywet. Please forgive your timid mother. Lilywet. Was that brother's memories from that day? I saw brother's memories. Lilywet, are you alright? Can you stand? Brother. Brother, I saw your memories. Is that what happened that year? Why didn't you tell me? Did you know I waited for you at the slide every day, believing that you would come and find me? I'm sorry. It's alright now, I'm back. I'm here. That ritual made me become a different person. It was as if I disappeared from this world. Brother, I was so afraid. Please don't leave me again, okay? Don't be. I'm here for you. I'll think of a way, so you won't disappear. I think you should be more worried about yourself. Brother. Did you forget who you are? What? The person before you is the descendant of the Gulen clan that we ancient vampires hold an absolutely irreconcilable grudge for. How dare you regard such an inferior species as your relative? Brother. Brother, what's wrong? Shut up. Don't forget our game. You'll have to pay everything if you lose. You. Shut up. Your Majesty. A vampire. You despicable Gulen descendant, we aren't your indecisive brother. The true identity of the human Night King is a vampire in disguise. Lilywet, see for yourself. That man is a descendant of the ancient vampires. The hatred the ancient vampires has for us is engraved in their bloodline. He approached you with a motive from the start. Shut up. Impossible, you aren't my brother. You are not. You damned descendants had better be expelled as slaves to the evil god. Why? The seal. She unlocked the third seal by herself. Is it because of the stimulation just now? Bring it on. Damn it, my magical energy seems to be. Is it due to the curse? You damned Gulen descendant. You are abandoning me again. I waited for you for so long. Ever since you left, I held on the hope that you'd return. After you went missing, there was never a day I stopped searching for your whereabouts. And is this how you respond to me? Unforgivable. Did she run away? How barbaric that vampire to misbehave in front of the former emperor's mausoleum. Your Majesty, are you all right? Where are you going? Get everything ready, we're going to take back what's mine. Base of the Moon Chivalric Order. Didn't I tell you to knock first before coming in? Lil Bai Ji. Hey. How? What happened? Hang in there. How did it come to this? Bai Ji La Sombra. How long more are you going to sleep? It's you. We meet again, my beloved defective miss. Take this. It's useless. You, what did you do to me? Alright, calm down. You only have half a year left to live. Your lifespan will become shorter if you don't control your temper. What? Half a year? See for yourself. This rune has been constantly absorbing your divine vein. When the curse completely absorbs your power, that will end your life. Don't think you'll be fine after you become human. You won't be able to survive anywhere without your magical energy. What is your motive? You keep on talking about your game, but you didn't let us know what the content of the game is. Have you heard of the Lost Continent? The Lost Continent. That's right, as long as you can unlock the hidden secret of the Lost Continent, Your life can be saved. You can wait till your divine vein is completely absorbed and die in despair, or you can continue to live as an upright vampire. There's no more time for you to consider. Wait a second, finish your sentence. Where is the lost continent? Stand right there. Aunt Lilith. You're awake. You've been unconscious for 2 full days. Did something happen? Where did your hair clip go? Aunt Lilith, do you know anything about the lost continent? It's a cursed land. How did you come to know about that place? A cursed land. Legend says that an ancient vampire monarch was assassinated there. She cursed the land before she died. The people living there will never be able to leave the place. As the land has been isolated from the outside world for centuries, people slowly start to forget its existence. It is said that there aren't any other living things in that land besides deformed monsters. In recent years, many explorers attempted to investigate that area, but they never returned. I only know the approximate location. Then how do I get there? Why do you want to go to such a place? It just sounds so interesting. Bring me there, will you? Get out. Meanwhile, you should prepare your funeral. I don't want to deal with your mess again. I'm sorry, we must go there. 2 days later. According to Bien Z's map, we're very close to the next water source. Let's stop there for today. I heard that this place used to be a forest, but due to the curse, all water sources have been dried up. Isn't that too ruthless? Speaking of which, why are you also heading there, Huanli? My parents were both explorers. They decided to go to the lost continent for an investigation many years ago, but we lost contact with them after that. I've always wanted to find them, but Miss Lilith didn't allow me to, which is why I'm going on my own. So many years have passed, I don't think they are still alive. But even if it's their corpses, I still want to find them. Take it, it might come in handy when your life is at risk. Don't overthink it, I simply don't want to be assigned a mission in search of my comrade's body. Thank you. Oh right, Lin, I have a favor to ask of you. After I leave, could you help me take care of Kuer? Don't tell me you didn't tell Kuer that you're going to the lost continent. Kuer's temper. If she finds out, she'll definitely follow along. I'm worried. Find a way yourself. You've got the nerves to risk your life, but why can't you even deal with her? Like mother, like daughter. We're almost there. Let's rest here for today. We'll have to rush to the next point tomorrow. Bye. Why are you taking your weapon with you? Someone's following us. This car has been moving all day. I finally found a chance to teleport here. But I'm glad I made it here. Master will undoubtedly be shocked. You should watch out for yourself, little girl. Don't move, your life is at stake. We only kidnapped a small fry. What do we do? Do we use it as bait? You'd better tell us the truth if you want to live. Where is your miss? What? Wait a moment, this attire. She isn't her servant. Don't come near, else I'll kill her. Master. Don't move. What? A troll. Kuer, are you alright? Master, I'm fine. Wait, why are you even here? When you guys weren't paying attention, I placed the teleportation scroll that I bought in your luggage. Do you know that it's dangerous? What now? Bye. Do we let Kuer tag along with us? No, this is too dangerous. These bandits seem to be looking for someone. Their accomplices may be nearby. You'd better return to the base of the Moon Chivalric Order. Master, I'll be a good girl, please don't drive me away, okay? Help, there are kidnappers. Someone's shouting for help. It's pointless to resist, Miss Count. Your guards are all dead. Our master would like to invite you to his mansion. Miss Ran, we hope you could give us the honor. Go back and relay this message to that useless master of yours. I, Ran Crimson, Will not oblige him even if it costs my death. Then, pardon my manners. Kidnapping someone in broad daylight. Who's there? I'm just a nosy passerby. How arrogant. Get him. Surround him. Watch out. They have excellent battle skills. My guards were. He can single-handedly deal with so many people. Is this man? Gee, bye. I'm done here too. Thank you so much. Miss, are you hurt anywhere? May I know? We are travelers passing by. This person here is my comrade. I'll never forget your grace. I'm Countess Ran Crimson of Nolan City. To repay the favor, please come with me to the city to stay the night. My driver is also dead, so I need someone to escort me. It won't hurt to agree. It's dangerous to let Kur camp with us in the wild. Besides, Nolan City isn't very far from the Lost Continent. Staying the night there won't delay our progress. Nolan City. Oh my, you two are heading to the Lost Continent. You'll have to arrive at the Black Swamp before that. There's been a lot of dangerous rumors over there lately. For travelers' safety, Her Majesty Shah has assigned soldiers to guard each passage. Anyone without a pass is not permitted to enter. Of course, it won't be a problem for you two to get to the Lost Continent with your abilities. As for the pass, I would be able to easily resolve it in my capacity. I just need a little time. What do you say? Then we shall gladly take up your offer. Inside Nolan City. Nolan City has changed so much. When was this building built? It wasn't there before. Don't stick your head out the window, Kur. Isn't that Miss Rant's car? When did she hire a troll as her driver? She's amazing. Kur, I know you haven't come back to Nolan City in very long, but you must be careful of your safety. I know. Why is there a paladin statue in the city square? The statue is finally done. Indeed. Her Majesty Shah specially hired a human craftsman to carve it. It is said that this human knight stood up for us regardless of the racial barriers in the War of Liberation. He was the key person. He has half the credits for Nolan's independence. What a hero. But why does the statue look so lonely? That is no amazing profession. When more people look up to you as a role model, the more you are expected to make lesser mistakes. Once you make one wrong move, you'd become the scapegoat. You'd be cast aside and forgotten by everyone. Only fools would want to take up such a high-risk profession. It does sound taxing. The Count Mansion. As expected of a noble family. The room is incredibly luxurious. Please come in. Miss Ran. Mr. G. Bye. Mr. G. I. Farewell. Wait, Mr. G. Please help me out. Come on in. But don't try to do that again. Okay. Even if the world is about to end, a girl like you shouldn't barge into a man's room like that. I understand. I'm sorry. I'll hear you out. What do you need my help with? Mr. G. Please. Please marry me. Wait, please calm down for now. Miss Ran, why are you suddenly? I fell in love with you at first sight. Besides, I am also indebted to you. You would no longer need to worry about your livelihood once you marry into a noble household. My apologies. Miss Ran, you should find someone else to help you. Are you really not going to consider it? I'm sure you can tell from my surname that I am related to the royal family. If you marry into... Excuse me. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Kur has come to serve the master some tea. I didn't know that Miss Ran was around as well, so I've only prepared one teacup. Don't worry, it's just the knife I used to cut the fruits. Calm down, Kur, this is not what you think it is. Miss Ran, I understand that you want to repay me, but that shouldn't be how you do it. Just tell me if you have anything else troubling you. I remember that your household recently hosted a funeral. What is the reason for you to desperately want to marry yourself off? Under such temptation, you are still able to calmly analyze the situation at hand. As expected of Sir Knight, the hero of the Eastern Cat Clan. You must be mistaken, Miss Ran. I'm just an ordinary traveler. Drop the act, Mr. G. That sword in the corner looks exactly like the one on the statue. You were able to face multiple trained Eastern Cat soldiers with ease. Who else could you be but that knight? Being able to meet the hero of the Eastern Cat clan at this time is quite the godsend. Are you willing to offer your help yet again, for Nolan and for the Eastern Cat clan? As expected of the current head of the dukedom, Miss Ran is rather crafty. Didn't you say it was a personal problem just now? Why is it suddenly related to the whole country? Don't beat around the bush. We're going to the Lost Continent for a sightseeing trip soon. Then I'll get to the point. I'm sure Mr. G you have already noticed that my family is a distant relative of the current Empress, Sasha. Ever since her inauguration, Empress Sasha has been putting effort into governance. Everyone recognizes her diligence as an empress. But as a ruler, she is far too young. To certain ambitious conspirators, she is the perfect candidate to manipulate as their puppet. Are you saying that someone is planning to? Yes. Some noble families are taking advantage of the current weaknesses in the structure of the country's government to expand their influence and take over the government, stealing the power away from the Empress. Their leader is a member of the Restoration Society. What? Those bastards, the country hasn't even recovered yet, and they are already planning such things. The Restoration Society has done much more than just that. They are secretly plotting to revive the border conflicts between humans and the felines. After triggering the conflict, they would force the Empress to order the vampire army stationed at the border to attack the human forts and recover lost land. And on the inside, they would use arranged marriages to build up a network of allies, in order to obtain more power and wealth. They even wanted to get someone from the royal bloodline to improve the hierarchical position of their families. My father heard of their conspiracy, and wanted to inform Her Majesty. He was murdered on the way there. So that's why you desperately wanted to marry him? Yes. According to the inheritance law of the Nolan kingdom, noblemen who marry noblewomen can inherit the position and wealth of the noblewoman's family. Rather than letting my familial wealth get robbed by those greedy bastards, it would be better for me to find an outsider to marry into the family before they do. So those bandits earlier this morning were also sent by those who wanted to marry Miss Ran to abduct and force you into marriage, right? Cool. Indeed, you are quite knowledgeable despite your young age. Since there was even an attempted kidnapping of a member of the royal family, why not report it to the Empress yourself and let her investigate? The Restoration Society has obtained a lot of power, and they have replaced everyone around the Empress with their people. They won't allow any information from outside to reach her. Even with your capabilities, I'm afraid it would not be easy to enter the royal city. Or should I say, if you tried to force your way in, something might happen to the Empress. Your identity might change to an assassin that killed the Empress then. There are also people in Nolan who have gathered in order to fight the Restoration Society. The original goal of my trip was to seek outside help. But I nearly got abducted. They have already controlled the whole of Nolan. Therefore, I planned a royal wedding. On the day of the wedding, I'll invite nobles from all over. Of course, that includes those from the Restoration Society. And according to our clan's tradition, the Empress herself will also show up. When everyone's attention is on the wedding ceremony, our allies hiding at the barracks will rally all the soldiers under their command and surround this place. We will take down all the leaders of the Restoration Society and reveal their conspiracy to the public. The remnants of the Restoration Society won't be able to do anything from the outside. Her Majesty will no longer be under the control of those traitors. Really? But how can I trust that everything you said is true? Kur. What do you mean? As his servant, I have the responsibility of assessing the risks of my master's actions. Especially for suspicious requests like this. What if your intentions were to kill them and take over the throne? What? This is related to the politics of the Eastern Cats. If you guys are the ones revolting, Master's identity as the White Knight will then become the reason for you to declare war on humans. Time is short, I can't find any important evidence to prove the whole story to you right now. Mr. G, I only revealed my whole plan to you. Because of your identity as the hero of the Eastern Cat clan, and a friend of Empress Sasha. As a member of the Crimson family, I have a duty to uphold the reputation of the family. I will do anything to achieve this. For the Eastern Cat clan, for Empress Sasha, please help me. Miss Ran, You're just going to drag Master into this mess. As a member of the royal family, you should be doing all you can for your Empress. But we don't have that duty, and Master has already helped you once. That's enough, Kur. Fine, I'll help you. I cannot ignore the fact that Sasha is in danger. Thank you so much. Master, are you really going to? Don't worry, there's more than one way to do this. I have backup plans in mind. Trust me. Okay. If you want my help, you will have to agree to my conditions. Speak away, Mr. G. As long as it's within my ability, I will do my best. A wedding invitation. That cunning woman. Did she send this so that she could mock us? After she managed to escape back then. She definitely wants to use this chance to talk to Her Majesty. Second young master, what should we do? Who knew that she would find an unknown human as her partner? Does that woman not have a shred of honor as a member of the royal family? Not only is she disgracing Her Majesty, but she is also going against her engagement with the second young master from back then. Go and tell that woman. I will attend the wedding as a representative of the Eternal Peace family. Second young master, this is obviously a trap. No need to worry. With the Restoration Society all around the Empress, she can't do anything out of line. Also, I'll need you to help me with a few things. Yes, sir. Help me take note of. Eastern Cat Clan Palace. A wedding invitation from Cousin Ran. Yes. Rumors say that the bridegroom is a human. That's quite unusual. I heard that he met Miss Ran, who was about to be kidnapped outside the city, and helped her out. To show her appreciation, Miss Ran agreed to let him marry into the family. She's marrying him as a show of thanks. That's not like her. After my uncle died, Sister Ran has always been cautious about those who wish to take her hand in marriage. If she suddenly wants to marry, something must have happened. Furthermore, the bridegroom is a human that we have no knowledge of. I am quite worried about this. In recent years, humans have been constantly harassing our border towns. Some of them were even spies. If this human is an enemy who plans to use Duchess Ran's influence to enter the upper echelons of our country, the consequences would be too severe for the country to bear. Besides, Duchess Ran is already causing a lot of trouble for the royal family because of this wedding. In my humble opinion, this wedding. Cousin Ran is an astute person. Nana, you're overthinking things. Since they've sent a wedding invitation, it would be rude not to go. Let's check out that mysterious bridegroom. Of course, we need to be prepared for all situations. Day of the wedding. Congratulations. Thank you. Congrats. This is truly a joyous occasion. Your Majesty. I am deeply grateful that you could grace my. It's fine, no need for such formalities. You are the star of the show today. Your Majesty, your guards today seem to be somewhat different. According to Bai Ji's orders, Sun left a squad of soldiers from his private army in Nolan. Only the person holding on to the captain's mark can command them. Since it's a rare marriage between different races, I believe having more foreigners here would make this wedding more significant. Speaking of which, that tall person wearing a mask, there, your future husband. Indeed, his face was hurt back when he protected me from the kidnappers. He's just wearing a mask so as to not scare the wedding guests. So, under the mask, I won't get found out, right? The Duke of Eternal Peace has arrived. Fishbone. You've come as well. Greetings, Your Majesty. The Eternal Peace family has always prided itself on fulfilling its promises. Since we have received an invitation, it is natural for us to show up. Unlike some people who takes advantage of their royal status to break past promises. Duke Eternal Peace seems to be hinting at something. Since Her Majesty is here with us, how about we clarify everything now? We can let Her Majesty be the judge to this dispute. Since Her Majesty is here with us, how about we clarify everything now? We can let Her Majesty be the judge to this dispute. Since Her Majesty is here today, I will openly declare that you are a snob who broke your engagement promise and acted on your own. The Duke is over-exaggerating things. The engagement between us was merely casual banter between our elders. Now that we have each founded our independent houses, we should be entitled to making our own decisions. You have been putting off the engagement even when both our elders were still around. Now that our elders have passed, do you think it's appropriate to start acting out of line since there is no one else who bore witness to the engagement? Fishbone, calm down for a moment. Cousin Ran has a point. You are both adults, you should decide your own marriage. Besides, the bridegroom is Cousin Ran's savior, according to tradition. Speaking of that bridegroom, I have another matter to report to your majesty. This is this month's report for border incidents. There are reports of a tall muscular human spy that has sneaked into Nolan, and this bridegroom is not willing to show his face. There are no newly registered humans crossing the border into Nolan recently. In other words, this bridegroom is an illegal immigrant. I have sufficient evidence to suspect that he's that spy. Thus I demand that we arrest that suspicious person at once. What a pile of lies. They're soldiers, what's going on? Why would soldiers barge in? It's time. Your Majesty. Duchess Ran, what is the meaning of this? Ran has something to report. Madam Run, escape. Sir Fishbone, the rebels who intended to raise a coup d'état while everyone let their guard down at the wedding have been apprehended. This is merely the last remnants of the rebels who intended to inform their collaborators. Very good. What? Fishbone, what did you just do? Since I knew that enemy spies had entered the city, naturally I would make preparations against them. The rebels who were collaborating with the spies have all been apprehended. Who knew that you were in cahoots with those people? How disappointing, Duchess Ran. You? Alright, there should be other collaborators in here. Search the place. Catch them all. Fishbone, what are you doing? Everyone here is my retainer. How dare you do such things? Empress Sasha, too many villains have made their way to your side and deluded you. If this continues, it will be the end of Nolan once again. Your loyal servant will help you eradicate these villains today. Fishbone, stop. Are you going to start a coup? Your Majesty, please do not move. Nana. Do not worry, Your Majesty. This is just an anesthetic. You will only be paralyzed for a few hours. Why, even you, Nana? My apologies, Your Majesty, we had no other choice. Humans have taken too many things from us. The debts of the past won't disappear just because that white knight helped us. We must suffer in silence no longer, and work for a better future. The Eastern Cat clan is slowly recovering. If we start another war for revenge, you will never get the result that you desire. So we're just going to let them take anything they want from us. They are still holding on to land that we lost to them. Has any human other than the White Knight ever accepted us? My apologies, Your Majesty, you may have your own way of rejuvenating the Eastern Cat clan, but I cannot accept it. Nana. It's time. Escort Her Majesty back to the palace. Stop right there. Who are you? Release that girl. They seem to be soldiers that Sun left behind to assist the Eastern Cat clan in their recovery. So they only obey orders from those who hold the token. Let's see if you're bright enough to recognize who I am. Where did this vampire brat come from? Take her down. Brat. This magical signature. Her Highness, the Princess. Greetings, Your Highness. That damn third-tier vampire, I'll hunt you down after I break this seal. Hey, miss me. She was a vampire princess. Miss Ran, are you aware of anyone else under Sasha's command? If I remember correctly, she commanded an army of vampires offered by external allies. Is that so? Things would be easier then. Mr. G, what is the meaning of that? I have a few plans of my own. For now, you should leave it to me and plan your wedding. Is this the plan you prepared? Why would a mere human knight have such connections? How could he? Alright, men, it's time to round up the troublemakers crashing this wedding. Eliminate anyone who resists. Damn it. Don't be fooled by her, we have the token in hand, she must have used some sort of trickery. Even if she tricked the vampire soldiers, we still have more men, take her down together. Everyone, attack. Anyone who defies Her Majesty will be eliminated. Sasha, no, Crimson. Do you know what is the relationship between a normal ruler and their subjects? The ruler commands his subjects, And the subjects are his loyal chess pieces. The ruler is supposed to be above his subjects, controlling his pieces at will, not the other way around. That is a normal ruler-subject relationship. A gentle and indecisive king will be undermined by his subjects. Only a decisive and wise king can earn the respect of his retainers, and obtain absolute obedience from his subjects. The chaos within the Eastern Cat clan you witnessed today is related to your decisions as a ruler as well. Your Highness. All the revolters have been apprehended. These two are the main culprits. How do you wish to deal with them, Princess? We are not in the blood domain right now. As for how to deal with them, Empress Sasha should be the one to decide. Your Majesty, please be careful. Your Majesty. Must we sentence all of them to death? Indeed. According to our law, these people will be executed for committing treason. But they are still people of our own kind. Perhaps they are kind. No, Your Majesty. Ever since they started helping the greater demons enslave our people, they were no longer one of us. A traitor will not hesitate to betray us again. As the ruler of this country, you cannot afford to be kind-hearted. How would you establish your authority amongst your retainers and populace otherwise? I understand. Hear my command. Incarcerate all the criminals. They will be executed in the name of treason. Duchess Ran, let's go. Your Majesty. You've matured. Holly, are you not going over? No. There's no need for that. Sasha has a new identity now. I'll just look at her from here. She wouldn't want us to see her in a disheveled state. Princess Bai Ji. I must thank you for saving Nolan once again. I am extremely grateful to you. Alright, no need for the formalities. We've invested quite a lot into this place. Naturally, we would not wish to see it go to waste. Consider this an investment from us into your budding nation. However, all younglings will leave their nest someday. The vampire soldiers will be withdrawn from today onwards. You will only be able to rely on yourself from now on. You won't let me down, would you? Rest assured, Princess. Sasha and the country of Nolan will not let you down. Oh, right. If you don't mind, may I ask who was the one who requested your presence here? Well, he's just a dull-witted knight. A knight. Could he be? Alright, it's about time we left. Take care. Okay, time to rendezvous with Holly and the others. Damn it. This seal keeps on absorbing my magical energy. I must deal with it soon. This place is much more lively compared to before. Is this the result of your development after you left the sanctuary? Speaking of which, it's been quite some time since we left the blood domain. There's oddly no response at all from the blood domain. As if they let us go on purpose. What are you planning this time, you old bat? Let's hurry while the sun is still up. Is it okay for us to just leave like this? Nolan City's crisis has been eliminated. Lil Sha can handle the rest, so there's nothing to worry about. No, I'm talking about Kur. Is it fine to leave her in Nolan City and leave in secret? Nolan City is Kur's hometown. The situation there is stable now. Wouldn't it be better to leave her behind without coming and risk with us? Sorry, but your wish may have come down to nothing. Huolei, hold the steering wheel. Kur, you scared me. Kur, why are you here? You shouldn't have asked me to help pack your luggage if you wanted to leave me behind. Were you thinking to leave me behind and go on your own? I wouldn't allow such a dangerous act. Kur, the Lost Island is no playground. If something were to happen to you. That's exactly it. As your servant, I cannot leave my owner's side, right? You always leave silently, and return with injuries all around your body, as if I'm at fault for not performing my duties. Have you ever considered the feelings of those who worry about you? Ji Bai, since Kur is set to follow you, why don't you respect her decision for once? She's no longer a child. I think you should start to listen to what she has to say. Get down. A crossbow arrow. It's the goblins. The goblins attack in groups. Most of them must be behind us. They'll catch up to us very soon. Huolei, step up the throttle. Okay, hold on tight. Hurry, we have to get away from here before they all gather. We should have lost them. Kur, are you alright? Don't move recklessly. Your arm was scratched by the glass shards. How about it? Now, you can't say that I'm not of any help. You cheeky girl. Why are you persistent on following? I like Master the most. I must follow you this time. Okay, but you must listen to me. Few days later. Swamp country. So, this is Swamp City. The guard is slacking off. He even fell asleep. Brother, please wake up. This is our pass. Please let us through. You wish. Don't disturb my beauty sleep. Welcome, honored guest. Honored guests, please follow me. I'll bring you to an inn I'm familiar with. This is where the Argonians live. Come this way. This race is very gentle and doesn't like to get into trouble. They're also amiable, so we should be able to rest in peace today. We have fresh goods in today. Don't miss out. What's wrong, Master? We're supposed to go this way. I think I saw something weird just now. Was it an illusion? Welcome. Would you three like to stay the night? I introduced some guests to you. Don't forget my commission. Oh my, there are travelers. To appear here. Are you all heading for the cursed land? You're not afraid of death. Zack, enough with your nonsense. Get lost. Don't interrupt my business. What business is there to do? Once Mirius comes to this world, we're all doomed. Shut up. Please ignore him. He's been very abnormal after returning from a long journey. He was once the captain of the Argonian King's expedition team. They were ordered to execute an exploration a few decades ago, but he was the only one who returned alive. However, ever since he came back, he's always been drinking and saying a bunch of insane stuff like Mirius is coming. The Argonian king thought that he had discovered the secret behind the Lost Island. So, he found many doctors to cure him, but none succeeded. He's still saying all sorts of stuff. Wait a minute, did you just say that he's gone to the Lost Island before? That's right, just don't expect anything useful out of him. He's practically a lunatic now. Who is this Mirius that he speaks of? It's known as an evil race in our legend. It possesses an immensely powerful bloodline and proficiency in curses. Legends said that it was once the conqueror of this continent. Benefiting from the advantage of their race, they had done many evil deeds. It's also said that our ancestors were their slaves. However, in the end, the entire race was wiped out due to their princess curse. Now, Mirius no longer exists in this continent. No, that's fake. They didn't die. They didn't die. They've temporarily gone undercover. They'll never die. They've awakened again. They'll be back for us. There he is. You brat, you're running around again. We'll lock you up no matter what. Stop right there. So that's everything. That guy has nothing but his crazed speeches left. It's getting late. Let's head in and rest up. So he's the sole survivor from the Lost Island. It's a dream. My body is reaching its limits. If I don't quickly. Master. Master. Good morning, Master, come and have your meal. Master, are you okay? I'm okay, I'll be fine after a while. You look horrible. Could you be worn out from our journey? Please don't force yourself up for now. You must eat healthily during this period. Hygiene must also be taken care of. Let's wipe your face. Okay, you should be feeling better now. And then. Let me feed you. No need. This is the home-cooked breakfast I prepared for you early in the morning. Master, what's wrong? Wait for a second, I'll call the doctor. Kur, don't. Kur. Boss, our companion is suddenly feeling unwell. Do you know if there's any clinic nearby? Now that's troublesome. Asiatic cats are different from us half-dragons. I'm afraid that visiting ordinary clinics won't help. I know a place, and I can draw a map for you all. You can try your luck there. However, will there be any clinics here? According to the map given by the shop owner, it should be nearby. This should be the place. Hello, anyone there? Hello? Crap. Who is making all this ruckus? So it's a group of rude outsiders. A human, a troll, and an Asiatic cat. It seems that you all aren't any ordinary passers-by. Interesting. That little girl's breath is very weak. Hurry in. Honored guests, what are you doing? Why are you with this lunatic? He went mad. Isn't he a doctor? Well, he was a doctor. He tried to cure that mad adventurer, failed to do so, and went insane in the process. He tried to cure that adventurer. Who are you calling a madman? That foolish ruler just doesn't want to accept the truth that we presented to him. He even ordered his subordinates to defame me and exiled me from his territory. He's gone too far. For once, I decided to cure someone. If you're going to reject my help, then so be it. Gee bye, I think Kur's breathing is getting heavier. We believe your story. Please help us out. Fine. Lay that Catwoman down there. However, I will not allow that Argonian to stay here. Then I'll take my leave. Take care, you too. Kur. Now to add a little bit of this. There, perfect. Doctor, is that thing really edible? You musclehead. Of course, you don't drink it. Don't just stand there, come and help me. Okay. I am the only one in the Black Swamp that has this thing. The concoction I just made was for it. A flower. Gee bye, look, Kur seems to be much better now. Of course, I carefully nurtured this plant because of its ability to absorb miasma. This Catwoman fell ill because she breathed in the miasma from the Black Swamp. Miasma. Alright, you, human, come closer so I can cure you as well. It's blatantly obvious from the color of your face. Your condition is no better than that Catwoman on the bed. In a place filled with decay and curses. A human body won't last long. It will also worsen other problems you have on your body. So that's why my curse has been. It's really effective. I can feel the burden on my body being relieved. I think I'll probably last longer with this. If the conditions around here are so hazardous, why are the Argonians still living in this place? We're not staying here out of our own will. We Argonians have been trapped in this place since birth, and will never be able to leave even after the end of our lives. The previous Argonian king believed that it was because of the curse set on us by the Lost Continent. Our bodies and spirit are doomed to be stuck here. To dispel the curse, the Argonian king has spent countless sums of money and sent many expeditions to search for the Lost Continent. Unfortunately, all of them failed. They perished out in the sea of sand. And hence, the Argonians can only live their lives on this forsaken land. What a pity. No one would believe me. Perhaps, do you know something about the Lost Continent? You healed that adventurer, Mr. Zark. Did you find something out when talking to him? It seems like you've met that young lad. That idiot, if only he could tell everyone what he knew. It's a pity he became a maniac. No one believes him anymore. Now everyone thinks I'm a madman too. We believe you. So, doctor, what do you know? Care to share with us? We're also on a journey to find the Lost Continent.